Hello, friends. I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you? How are you doing today? How's Friday for you? Guess what I did yesterday? I made a mess. Friday was rainy here in West Virginia. We had a lot of schools call off, get canceled, let out early, that sort of stuff for floods. Exciting. So I made a mess, and I realized that yesterday's video, as always with this thing that I do here, I don't plan, I just do it. And in fact, I haven't actually watched yesterday's video, and because of that, I'm not exactly sure what I said. Because of that, I haven't read any of your comments. I'm just waiting because yesterday was such a good day. I was in a good mood, and then, I don't know. When a bunch of innocent children get murdered, it's hard to stay in a good mood. But I realized I had this stuff going on that I was talking to you while I was doing this thing, and I never really explained to you what I was doing because I didn't care at that point. But when I came down here, the original intent was to make something and talk to you while making it. And but then the camera and I just had to talk about guns. I don't know. But I still made the thing, and I didn't film it, and so I just did it because I needed to get it done. Well, I mean, I didn't need to get it done, but I needed something. I needed a thing. And so what I was actually doing here, I bought these coffee cups recently that are sustainable, like reusable, but still biodegradable plastic coffee cups. Because I'm waking up earlier. Well, I don't wake up earlier. Leaving for work later, so I'm having coffee at home before I get to the office, and I want to take it with me. So I bought these things with the lid because they're convenient for that. But being that these are this like sustainable, biodegradable plastic, they're super thin and extremely painful when hot liquids are in here. So what I was doing with the paper and the thing, I was making a pattern. I made a pattern, got some leather, and I made this. I made a reusable coffee cozy. I guess if you're going to use sustainable cups, you should probably... I mean, this is Preteen leather, so something had to die for this. But it's not a piece of cardboard that I'm throwing away every day. And it's nice. It turned out good. And the original intent was to come down here and make this thing, and I was going to figure out maybe I should brand it, put the Daily Shed on it. Maybe I could sell these. Maybe it'd be something that you were interested in, and we were going to, I was going to discuss that with you. Now that I'm not making the t-shirts, I'm interested in making other things. When I put up the headphone stand, I had 2 or 3 people on Twitter ask me how much, and I had people at work ask me, how much. So I think there's a market for me to make smaller things that I could sell, but I'm not interested in becoming like an Etsy shop. But if there's stuff like that, like this simple little cozy that I made, or koozie, however you say it, or the headphone stand, or stuff like that I could put on the site, and it'd be another way, instead of you sending me a $50 pair of headphones or, whatever, you could buy a $10 coffee koozie from me, and I'd mail it to you and say thank you for supporting me. So let me know if there's stuff like that. Can you think of anything? If I was going to have merch, which I do, I mean, you can go buy t-shirts and hoodies and that sort of stuff from the store. But if I was going to have merch that I made, what could it be? What would be the thing that would be like, oh, that's Chevee makes those? I don't know. That was really what I was going to talk to you about yesterday. And like I said, that when the camera comes on, I just don't. I don't really ever know what I'm going to say, and I basically never rewatch these episodes. There are some that I'll rewatch portions of because I need to put in a graphic, or I need to put in a picture, or do the the picture-in-picture movie kind of thing or whatever. So I need to skip around and find certain things, or I do the titles, the hand-drawn titles. But very few episodes I've ever actually gone back and listened to myself. And because it's so freeform, and because it's so stream of consciousness, I don't really know I have a gist of what I say, but I don't really know what I said. And yesterday's episode, when I got upstairs, I sat at my computer and I thought, do I want to post this? Because in my head I thought, I don't really know what I said, and maybe I said something offensive. Maybe I said something really dumb. Maybe I said something maybe I said something emotionally that I didn't mean intellectually, and maybe that's a bad thing to do. And so I actually I heavily considered coming down here and finding something else to talk about. Talk about Sharpie markers or whatever. Because I was afraid of posting yesterday's episode, but ultimately I posted it anyway, and this project still got done, even though you didn't get to see me do it. It's very simple. I made a template, I cut it out, I stitched it. There you go. Maybe we'll do it again and brand it next time. If you're interested in seeing the exact process of how I pulled it off, I'll put a build video together. Which reminds me, I need to go finish editing the other one. So I'm going to go do that. And I realized that now I just talked for 5 minutes and 6 minutes and didn't say anything. Thank you. Thank you for watching anyway. If you made it this far, high five. High five. Thank you as always for being amazing friends. I'll see you tomorrow. No, I'll see you Monday.
Hey Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from the worldanimalfoundation.net. How many species of octopus are there in the world? The octopus is a cephalopod of the order Octopoda that inhabits many different diverse regions of the ocean, especially coral reefs. The term may also refer to only those creatures in the genus Octopus. In the larger sense, there are 289 different octopus species, which is over 1/3 the total number of cephalopods.